hard to not let it get to you sometimes.
Sometimes Quentin is really mean to me, but my mom says I have to be nice anyway.
Hey, sweetie.
My mommy says your father's mommy, but he looks so much older than you.
From what I hear, that rogue scent at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
All systems nominal.
Terminal somewhere.
If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
You all know that Dr. Thompson from Facilities has expressed concerns about our power consumption.
Here we go again.
We're not violating any protocols. We're well within approved operating parameters. I checked.
I'm aware of that. Nevertheless, we're going to have to cut back. I'll have a complete rationing plan ready soon, but in the meantime, I need you to make cuts anywhere you can.
This is going to set us back by days, maybe more.
I know it won't be easy, but we'll have to make do. That's all for now.
Rushed work is sloppy at
Dr.
best,
Thompson,
and deadly
I know
at
we're
worst.
not that project you helped with. It's coming along. You understand, right?
Bunker Hill. What it lacks in personality, it makes up for in greed. They must want to protect something awful precious.
I've been waiting for you.
So, what's our situation?
I assume you've been briefed? Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. We go in shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Don't have the key. only opens with a key.
Think I'm scared, huh? How many bullets? Shit.
Oh no!
Engaging
I ain't
hostile
letting you
life
get
force.
me!
Existence.
Hitting my caravan is your last mistake. What?
Incoming!
We got trouble!
Possibly.
Rock.
Damn it! Damn it!
I am leaving.
Honor!
Destruction of fellow synth verified. Arm action. I will limit the pain I inflict.
That was nuts!
Yes?
Hi.
Yeah? Yeah?
Hey, my fight! Someone do something!
Yes?
Yes?
We're not backing down. We're going to protect what's ours. We're not backing down. We're going to protect what's ours.
can't believe you'd do that for us. Thank you. I can't believe you'd do that for us. Thank you.
Thank you for sparing us.
We'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're gone.
Hey there.
You've given us another chance at life. We won't forget it.
Excuse me.
Thank you for sparing us.
Excuse me.
I can't believe you'd do that for us. Thank you. I can't believe you'd do that for us. Thank you.
Excuse me.
We'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're gone.
Hi.
You've given us another chance at life. We won't forget it.
Huh?
Hey there.
Yeah? We're not backing down. We're gonna protect what's ours.
What just happened?
Lights out for you! Looks like they flew the coop. Anything useful?
Someone present. Hello?
Gonna be a good fight!
Attacking enemy.
Initiated. That's smashing! Kill them! Kill them all!
Targeting sensors fully operational.
Someone's coming.
Calculating most efficient. Scanning. Unknown identity. Clearance confirmed. Operating at full capacity.
Yes. Son?
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
So why come out here?
To put things in perspective, I suppose. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out?
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
That's all this is to you? All I am to you? Just another experiment?
No, that's not all. But still, I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Nick.
Need something?
Your thoughts?
Storming Bunker Hill. The Institute doesn't care who they hurt to get what they want, do they?
Are things okay between you and me?
Honestly, I don't think I could ask for a better partner or a better friend.
Oh, nothing.
Sure.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs. Nice work bringing that rogue synth back. Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Father's work has been a real inspiration for me.
Reporting status. All functions normal. Scanning. Subject identified.
Perform whatever you want. You are out there.
Be warned. I cannot allow these attacks to continue. My programming allows me to terminate you in self-defense.
My program. Allows me to terminate. My programming allows me to terminate you in self-defense. Systems offline. My programming allows me to terminate you in self-defense. My you in self-defense.
You are damaging valuable Institute property.
My programming allows me to terminate you in self-defense. My programming allows self-defense.
Systems damaged.
Allows me to terminate you in self-defense. Institute Sim.
Thank you, stranger. Leave now. Soon, this will all be under wrap. Remember Z1's plan, everyone. Grab everything we can use. The crates especially. We have little time. It is best you go, for your sake.
Three levels of approval. Do you believe that? 3!
You have done your part, and we'll do ours. Weapon construction will begin immediately.
This is a good start.
The greatest challenge remaining is keeping all of this secret from the SRB. So we're being very careful, which, unfortunately, takes time. For now, please continue working with Father. We can't afford for him to grow suspicious. When my people are ready, I will contact you. I have nothing to report at the moment. Have a nice day.
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for duty today, and I can't seem to find him.
Did you check robotics? He was probably scheduled for routine maintenance. I wouldn't worry about it.
I thought so too, but he wasn't in the log, and everyone I've asked hasn't seen him. He's never just missed his shift like that.
What are you saying?
I'm worried something might have happened to him. No one knows where he is. It's like he just disappeared. It doesn't feel right. We are honored to welcome you here.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure, with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
I don't think so.
It's all right. I wouldn't expect you to have. The project has been classified from the beginning. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Sounds like an important step.
That's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Please,
Can't be serious.
Everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of us. She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Unit B592 is undergoing the reclamation process as we speak. Before long, he'll be back in the workforce.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate, and the Institute at large, will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
I need some details here. I have no idea what I'm getting into.
Of course, that's why we're talking. Otherwise, you'd be up top already. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands. I'm going with you.
You're going? That complicates things.
Not really, no. I admit I'm not fond of going up top, but I promise to stay out of your way. This device we're after? It's very sensitive equipment, and it's pretty damn old. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I trust myself more. So, are you going to put up a stink, or can we get moving?
Is that really necessary? I'm sure I could handle this by myself.
Yes, it really is. Not only is this tech sensitive, it's old. Look, I'll take care of it. You just make sure I come back in one piece.
No way. You're not going. You'd be a liability.
Well, that's about the most insulting thing I've heard in a while. Okay, you're on your own then. Good luck. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and they'll get you over to mass fusion in a flash. Pun sort of intended.
Just a routine patrol, ma'am.
All this must be a little overwhelming for you.
lost visual.
Live, brother. Some fire support. Take down our squad.
Maxton.
Add victorious.
Yeah.
Kill me.
Gotta find the card. I don't see the beryllium agitator anywhere. They must have moved it. I'm in. Keycard. That'll come in handy.
Going down.
No!
There. When I thought I don't. Speak of the devil. Way to get that coolant pumping. Got nothing.
Keep their heads down!
Not exactly subtle, pal. That's the last. We playing hide and seek?
Blow the conduit! Now!
Maybe now they won't see us coming. You! Stop! Damn, vanished. Even break a sweat. Not that it's an option. Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
Nice.
for it now!
Right here!
Huh?
I must be daydreaming.
Over here! Over here!
Intruder alert for honor and glory. Leave. Cover me! No mercy.
Yeah.
Covering fire. Go. Keep their heads down. Fire over here!
No. Reinforcements!
Please! Shoot to kill!
Ad Victoriam!
Yeah, looks great, though I prefer it in our long-distant past. Let's wrap this up, shall we? Your Pip-Boy doesn't sound pleased. Let's say we get out of here.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed. Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated. Please wait. Decontamination complete.
What's that? Yes, we're
Threat
not
analysis. Yellow. Beginning lethal force.
Sensor alert. Anomaly detected.
Great, though I'd prefer it in our long-distant past. Let's wrap this up, shall we?
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed. Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated. Please wait. Decontamination complete.
Progress.
I'll be doing the world a service. Won't underestimate us again. What's that? Yes, we're not alone. Lights out for you! Good.
Commencing lawful use of deadly force. Kill. Kill.
Anyone you walk away.
Lockdown ended.
Rally!
Please lower your weapon.
Combat initiated.
Fire at will!
Sensor critically damaged.
For it now!
Surprise assault. Fan out.
You are taking value.
Long live the brother. Who's there? Taking damage.
Hey, toss anything you can't haul.
Damn it! My head!
You really want this?